William, you mentioned in our first interview that market leadership was one of the 3 ways MG2 became such a success in the Washington, D.C. area. Can you explain what all makes up market leadership?
Thank you. Actually, market leadership is made up of a number of things. I'd like to say the first one is that we've become a core asset to the overall firm. What we're trying to develop is a center of excellence here in Washington, D.C. And that center of excellence is not only to bring regional relevance, but also to become an asset to the global practice of the firm. This was done in several steps. The first was to develop corporate office and interiors capabilities. As that capability developed, it became a shared expertise with all of the offices. And I think we're getting very, very close with some of our recent projects to actually becoming the center of excellence that's a leader to all the offices. The second part is we need to have external industry recognition. Easiest way to have that is through awards, but it's really through our design process of creating sustainable, functional, innovative, and elegant buildings that reach a level of inspired. What I mean by inspired is that the buildings have been judged by others to be worthy of award, recognition, and accolades. And we've been fortunate to have many projects that have reached that level. And finally is building brandable practices. This is perhaps obvious, but is one of the greatest challenges to regional relevance and one that we've concentrated very hard on. In particular, we've enjoyed the fruits of our labors with this current project for global energy company, but that has come with a lot of work and a lot of late nights, especially at the beginning in developing our strategic plan.
The Center of Excellence is defined differently in different professions. How is this defined in MG2 in particular to the DC office?
Well, we had a simple goal of creating a path for our future. The whole idea of the Center of Excellence really began in 2011 as we were planning our growth and maturity as a design profession. The DC office was established as a regional office for our most important client, Costco, creating an almost single market office here. Basically, we were living off the largesse of the Bellevue office and a single client. So we really needed to do a lot of research into what a Center of Excellence should be. And that research indicated that we should be corporate office buildings and corporate office interiors. Our adjunct focus, along with that, was mixed-use projects. It seemed like a no-brainer at the time, considering the target-rich environment in the Mid-Atlantic region, but we had many challenges to face along the way, not the least of which of the established firms already here in this market. Our focus was then, therefore, to become game changers in the market. This had an external component of becoming regional leaders in 3 areas. We were to be experts in high-performance projects, be connected to the community, and develop synergetic relationships with thought leaders in industry. Our internal focus was to be recognized as an asset and a resource firm-wide. The process for doing this latter part was to become established with a team here to deliver corporate projects as our first step. Next was to research individuals and to bring into our office true strategic leaders. And finally, to become not only a regional leader, but also an internal global asset in corporate office and interiors, a true center of excellence. How are we doing so far? By our estimates, I would say in 2016 here, we were about 75% from our goal. From here, we need to continue to build our outstanding projects, demonstrate through our work with clients and industry leaders that we are the high-performance firm.